Hello everyone. We have come here in the last leg of the series for saving and storing SAS macros in external files or directory or partition dataset. In this video, I am going to explain you how we can save SAS macro in the catalog and then we can recall it. So what I've done is that first I have written a macro here and I've saved it in SAS as a SAS object. I'm going to open this object and I'm going to show you what I have saved. I've saved this in SAS user library. Inside that I've created this catalog my macros. In that, if you see, print it, and I'm going to open this. So this is like this, and the other one I'm going to open it. You can go to open object and then you can open that. So you can write a macro in the writer file and then you can save this as save object. In that you can go to a library, then you can create a folder. Inside the folder you can save this as a source entry file, because when you save it as a source entry file we can recall it in the code. So I have saved two macros in the catalog. The first macro is print last. If sys last not equal to null, that means if data set is created, then it's going to print out the previous data set and take the 5 observations, only first 5 observations. The second one is that if there is a data set is created, like sys last not equal to null, then it's going to sort that data set and sort out, and it's going to create this output data set sorted by the variable. So I'm going to write this because it's sorting here. So I'm going to, now what I'm going to do is that I've already run this, compiled this and saved it in the catalog, and the location of this catalog is the catalog is in the SAS user library. In that there is a folder called my macros, and so what I've done here is that I've given this file name, and in the file name I've just given this print sort, and I've mentioned this include. When I mentioned this include statement, I've used this print sort in all the two, because there are like two macros saved. So like include print sort, this file name is like prt sort. Then the macros which I have said, the first one is print it / source. Again the same statement, include prt sort. This is the same file name, and sort last, which is the name of the second macro variable which I have saved in this catalog source. Now I'm going to write the statement data current, keep all the variables, set SAS help dot class if age in 1, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what is going to done is that it will create a data set by the name data current. So it will fulfill the first condition of the macro. That means the data set will get created, because this statement says if sys last not equal to null, that means no data set is created here. Then it will if sys last not equal to null, that means if at least a data set is created, then it's going to print that. So now with this, at least we will be creating this, will fulfilling the first condition. Now I will recall this macro from the auto call library or from the catalog here using the %sort last age. So it will sort this by age, because age is, we are mentioning this in parenthesis, parameters, and it's going to create an output data set sorted. In that all there will be sorted records, and the second one will print the statement of the dataset current. So I'm going to first compile this and run this. When I run this, it creates the dataset current and reads all those file name PRT sort, and it includes the macros from the catalog. Now I'm going to just run this. So see, it has sorted out the data set work sorted as body and observation in 5 variables, and it has created an output data sorted, and the second one would print the data set current. See here, oh sorry, I've given this print class. It should be PRT int, so it's going to what's the data set name here? Oh, PRT last. Okay, so it has created 5 records because we have clearly mentioned here that it should only take first 5 records, and if you remove this, it's not going to take the first, it's going to print the whole current library. And here we will see the data set sorted, because all the sorted values will go in this sorted here for this macros sort last. Okay, and so it has fulfilled all the conditions, and that's how you can call macros from external sources. So here I complete my video. So till now we have gone through how to save and store macros in directory and external files and catalog, and then how different ways to recall that macros in the program. I hope you like this video. You can share this with your friends and give me feedback. Thank you.